Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to my Premiership predictions for this weekend's Premiership predictions. I hope I can get some of them right, my predictions this weekend. Well, anyway, here we go. We start with West Ham versus Chelsea. At the moment, West Ham are 16th, and of course Chelsea are 9th. Chelsea are not where they want to be. I think they ought to be in the top 4, but doesn't look like that. They're going to finish in the top 4 this season. Anyway, so far West Ham have won 5, lost 12. Chelsea have won 8 and lost 7. In this one, I'm going to go for West Ham to win. West Ham 1, Chelsea 0. Arsenal versus Brentford. Well, Arsenal are top and Brentford are 7th. This match won't be easy for Arsenal against Brentford. I think everybody thought that at the start of the season Brentford would struggle and maybe possibly go down, but I'm surprising everybody. It looks like that Brentford are going to be having a long stay in the Premiership. Anyway, of course Arsenal have won 16, lost 2. Brentford have won 8 and lost 4. And like I said, this is not going to be an easy match for Arsenal. I'm going to go for a draw. Arsenal 1, Brentford 1. Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Crystal Palace at the moment are 12th and Brighton are 6th. I mean, Crystal Palace are another team that, well, they're not struggling, but they're not having a very good season. Brighton, I mean, it could well be Brighton might be playing in the Europa League next year, the way things are going. They've surprised me, and I think they've surprised everybody else. Crystal Palace so far have won 6 and lost 9. Brighton have won 10 and they've lost 6. In this one, I'm going to go for Crystal Palace 1, Brighton 2. Brighton to win 2-1. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. Fulham are another team that have surprised me, and I think everybody else had Fulham to go right back down again. And of course Forest, they've have won their last 5 matches, and they could well stay up. I did predict them to struggle, but looks like they're going to prove me wrong. Anyway, Fulham so far have won 9 and lost 8. Forest have won 6 and lost 9. In this one, I'm going to go for Fulham 1, Forest 0. Fulham to win 1-0. Leicester City versus Tottenham. Leicester at the moment, they're 14th. And of course Tottenham, they are 5th. And both these teams had good results last weekend. Leicester beat Villa, and of course Tottenham beat Manchester City. Leicester have so far won 6 and lost 12, whereas Tottenham have won 12 and lost 7. In this one, I'm going to go for Leicester 2, Tottenham 3. Tottenham to win 3-2. Southampton versus Wolves. Well, we know the problems Southampton have at the moment. Bottom of the Premiership. And of course Wolves beat Liverpool last weekend. The Wolves are 15th at the moment. And the way things are going for Southampton, I don't think Nathan Jones will be at Southampton much longer. Till the end of the season, the way things are going. And like I said before with Wolves, they're not having a very good season, but I can't see them going down. I can see Southampton though being relegated, so I think Southampton will be in the Championship next year. Playing Championship football next year. And you can understand why Southampton are where they are. They've only won 4 and lost 14. Whereas Wolves, they haven't done any better. They've won 5 and lost 11. This one I'm going to go for Southampton 0. Wolves 2. Wolves to win 2-0. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Well, Bournemouth at the moment are second from bottom, and of course Newcastle, they are they're in the top 4. And Bournemouth are another team, you can see why they're struggling like they am. They've only won 4 and lost 12, whereas Newcastle have won 10 and lost 1. This one I'm going to go for Bournemouth 0, Newcastle 1. Newcastle to win 1-0. Leeds United versus Man United. Of course, Leeds are looking for a new manager. At the moment, Leeds are 17th. And Man United are 3rd. These two played the other night, and they were involved in an exciting match. They drew 2 each. And Leeds are another team who's struggling. They've only won 4 and lost 10. Whereas Manchester United, they've won 13 and lost 5. This one, I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Leeds 2, Manchester United 3. Manchester United to win 3-2. Manchester City versus Aston Villa. Of course, Manchester City have got all sorts of problems at the moment off the field and on. Manchester City are 2nd and Villa, they're 11th. Of course, Manchester City lost to Tottenham last weekend and Villa lost to Leicester. Manchester City have won 14, lost 4. Villa have won 8 and lost 9. I'm going to go for Manchester City 4, Villa 2. Although you'll never know the way Manchester City are playing at the moment. It could be the other way round. Villa could win 4-2. But anyway, I'm going to go for Manchester City to win 4-2. Liverpool versus Everton. Well, Liverpool are another team in all sorts of problems. Liverpool are 10th and Everton are 18th. And of course, Liverpool lost to Wolves last weekend and Everton beat Arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if Everton don't stop up now that Sean Dyche is there. If anybody can keep them up, then he will. Liverpool have won 8, lost 7. Everton have won 4 and lost 11. In this one, I'm going to go for Liverpool 0. Everton 1. Everton to win 1-0. And finally, next Wednesday's match, Arsenal versus Manchester City. This one I'm going to go for Arsenal to win. Arsenal 2, Manchester City 0. Well, that's the end of my Premiership predictions. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.